Hello there, welcome back to yet another part of Let's Play Luigi's Mansion. In the last episode, we kind of just got started. I mean, we really didn't do much in the last part. We got here, what's the word I'm looking for? We met Bill Murray, even though his name is Egad. I'm just gonna call him Bill Murray. And now we're gonna start getting stuff. Okay, we're gonna take all of this. You get over here. That dollar was giving me trouble. Alright, now we've gotten everything here, but we gotta suck out these candles. And now the portraits start talking. I ain't gonna lie, when I was a kid, this part was always just a little creepy. Now that I'm an adult, I ain't gonna lie, this game is still a little creepy at times. But I was talking in the last part that I had the two game cubes plus the games with them, and I ended up giving away Eternal Darkness, which out of all of those games, Resident Evil, Turok, and Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem. Nowadays, like that, oh my god. I don't think you'll understand, like some of you may understand because Eternal Darkness, and I tried playing it. I really did. I tried playing all of those games when I was a kid. Unfortunately, I just could not get into them to save my life. I mean, I was 7. I was scared of my own shadow. I didn't like scary movies or anything of the sort. And there I am trying to play Eternal Darkness. The game was creepy. The game was very creepy. And here's where I'm kicking myself a little bit because who would have guessed that Eternal Darkness would have become one of the more valuable GameCube games, and it sells for about $100 nowadays. So there's that, and once I noticed that, and I remember, oh my god, I remember this game as a kid. This game was definitely not for kids, but you know, I kind of want to try it now that I'm getting more into the horror genre of games. And okay, normally they have a gold brick that appears on one of these, and I don't see my gold brick, so I'm a little sad. That's not my gold brick. Oh geez, where did both of y'all come? Y'all can just go away. I'm sick of y'all. I'm 100% done with y'all. And nothing, like, I'm done with y'all too. Now what's cool about it, if you suck up 2 ghosts at the same time, they will give you hearts. Alright, so they got a couple of things in here that I'm going to have to show you. First off, there we go, come on. Come open this wardrobe at the left. There's an orange ghost. We're going to take out this green ghost as well, for good reason. Now take your light off. When you come over here to this right one, let me make sure it doesn't... That green ghost, yep, I'm going to take that for one. And we don't want them bothering us. So you're going to come to this wardrobe right here. You're going to open it. There's a blue... Ooh, I almost lost it. When you suck up those blue ghosts, and they're hidden, and we will find every one, or at least I'm going to try to get every one, they drop a lot of money. There are some in there, and they hide throughout the mansion and all that stuff. We're going to open that one after. We're going to take out this banana muncher right here, but okay, that kind of sucked, but whatever. Get back here. But anyway, back to the Eternal Darkness story. So, once I got more into the game, I was like, okay, I really want to play this game. And unfortunately, it was like I said, it was like $100 or so. And I ended up finding a copy at a game store that I went to, but unfortunately, it was missing a manual. And this game store that I'm not going to name because I can't really say anything positive about this game store. Though, some of my friends that are watching this, you know exactly what I'm talking about right now. I'm not going to mention them by name. I'm not going to mention them by state. I'm not going to mention them by anything. But if you know what I'm talking about, and it's only and it's mainly my friends that are watching this, if they're watching this, You already know what store I'm talking about. That store, I usually am a good, easygoing person about things, but I actually have had to boycott this store and just say I'm never coming back. I had to be that person. Because the long story short, what happened was I ended up I bought a very expensive game from them. Like, game was very expensive. And oh wait, I can show you something cool. So, if you want a shortcut, when you see a mirror, hit X on your controller. Game Boy Horror pops up the camera. When you search a mirror, it'll do this thing and send you right back to the beginning. But what I was saying was, okay, did I grab the key up here? I don't remember. Okay, I'm on the second floor. Okay, yeah, I grabbed the key. Is a gold brick in here? No. Alright, so we're getting a little call right now, first off. Hold a sec, Luigi. It's me, Bill Murray, from Ghostbusters Afterlife. Joke's gonna get old very quick. I hope I don't get sued for any of this. The thick spirits lurk stronger than what we've yet to... Words. Oh my god. Try to... Stop. Alright, so we're going to be fighting our portrait ghosts. So we're going to go mess with these guys. And the first area, thankfully, the boss ghosts, the portrait ghosts as they're called, they're not hard to deal with. Now, we're going to come in here. And here's our first ghost right here. This is Neville. And we're not going to mess with him just yet. First off, I want that book to just come fly at me so I can suck it up in my vacuum. Because we're going to walk over here right quick. And there's another speedy spirit. And this one you're going to want to get. It gives you your first gem. Some of them not only give you the gold stuff, they give you these gems. So this one's a ruby. And to get the best possible ending of the game, you do need to get them. Now, in these first few areas, and there's something else we're going to show here too. There's cheese down here. Now, besides being a health hazard, when you see cheese like this, and there's a few areas, I'm going to show you where all the cheese is. Search it. And a golden mouse appeared. Okay, now sometimes they disappear like that. But that's okay. That is okay. It's not a huge deal if the gold mouse disappears. What you want to do is just take the book, you come back in, you search it, and then you catch it, and then boom, look, more coins. So the gold mice and the speedy spirits are like crucial if you're trying to get the best ending, which we are. So here's Neville. And these portrait ghosts, you need to do certain requirements to get them to show their hearts. They're not like other ghosts. With him, ignore him. He yawns, and there you go. Now, there are different ranks to catch these ghosts in. There's a bronze, a silver, and a gold rank. Gold rank is obviously the best one. And we're getting a gold rank on him because if you notice, there is a giant pearl. You get the gold rank by getting a large pearl in a fight. And you don't want to like break contact with the ghost. Even if you take damage in the fight or something, as long as you get that large pearl and you do it, and you have to like hold on to it for a while. But it's pretty easy to do with some of these bosses. Some of them do get a little harder, but honestly, this one here's... The first couple are very easy. So we got Neville... Oh, there's a gold brick. So we're in a family area right now. So here's the mother, Lydia. So we have the mother, Lydia, and the father, Neville, which brings us to the question, where's our little baby? Well, that's coming up soon. Oh man, the baby is probably the creepiest thing. Like, Oh, man. But no, back to the story I was telling y'all. So I bought this high-dollar game. It was an out-of-state store, so it's not where I'm from. But I ended up just not liking the game. And I, I ended up actually going back to that store like recently, and I just said, hey, look, I bought the game. I know it's expensive, I said, but honestly, I really didn't care for it. And I was hoping to return it. And honestly, like, I didn't want it, and I just wanted store credit. I was hoping they could just give me a refund and I would get in-store credit because, as I told them, I said, look, if you give me store credit, I'll spend it. Like, if y'all give it back to me for a full refund, because it was a lot, I would get everything. Like, I would buy stuff in their store. I told them I would. But instead of working with me, and we're going to stick here and just kind of look, I mean, look, there's Toad. There's Toad. Instead of working with me and being like, yeah, we can do that. I mean, it's all cool. We understand, because it was within the week. The owner came talk to me, and he was just the biggest jerk about it, where he claimed that I damaged his property because he said that the disc had scratches on it, but there were no scratches. It had a little smudge on it, but it wasn't like a scratch. It's something that could have been wiped up. But he said it's not the same game. That's damage. You've damaged the game. That's not what you bought from us. We think, and he ended up accusing me of theft and trying to switch out their copy with a broken copy to extort money from them. And I had never just been so insulted in my life. And I felt even more upset when this extremely expensive game, the manual and the case ended up being high quality reproductions, and I didn't realize it. And so because of that, I will never go back to that game store. It was awful. That was the most upset I've ever been at something like that. But man, like, now we have other stores, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about them in the next part. But here we go. Let's open here. Oh man, I ain't gonna lie. The first time I ever played this as a kid, that kind of freaked me out a little bit. But hey, it's all fair in love and war, right? All right, so that's all for this part. We're gonna go deal with the baby in the next part. And I'm gonna leave y'all with a question. If you're dealing with a ghost child, that's the parents are ghosts as well, they're all dead, and you sucked up the parents into your vacuum, is the baby an orphan or not? Leave a question, leave your answers for that in the comments for me, please. But I will see everyone in the next part. Thank y'all again for tuning in to Luigi's Mansion, and I will see y'all in part 3.